So far we have talked about contact forces. Applied forces, as seen in this wave model, require contact between the two objects, in this case the turning disc and the metal rod. We see the same thing with friction, where two surfaces, in this case the two books, must be in contact for frictional force to impact their movement and energy. Tension, as seen in the thread holding this growing crystal, also requires contact with the crystal to hold it up. We have looked at action at a distance forces a bit when talking about gravity. Gravity both causes objects to fall to the surface of the Earth, but is also what causes planets to orbit the Sun without flying off into space. Gravity pulls two objects together and doesn't require contact. It acts between any two objects, but we mostly notice it with massive objects like Earth and the Sun. Magnetic force is another action at a distance force. Magnets, of course, attract and repel even if they're not in direct contact with each other. One thing we notice with magnets is whether they repel, push away, or attract is related to their direction. As you can see, you can try to push the magnets together, but if they're repelling each other, they will spring back into place. Electric force is also an action at a distance force. In this case, we can see that the balloon, which has a charge, is attracting the Kleenex pieces even when it's not in direct contact with them. Often when we talk about magnetic and electric forces, we see them working together. An example would be an electric generator. The generator works the same way as an electric motor, but in reverse. When the coils are turned within the magnet, it causes the electric current to flow through the wire. We can use the generator to power the motor or to power a light bulb. Notice that how fast we turn the generator impacts how bright the light bulb gets. Lastly, we can apply electric current to a piece of metal. This is called an electromagnet. By applying current from the battery to the coils around the nail, it takes a normal piece of metal and makes it attract the items.